Okay, good morning. Good morning, guys. Oh, I just woke up. I woke up around, I'm not gonna lie and say half an hour, I mean 45 minutes ago. Around 45 minutes ago, I just got out of bed. It's one of those mornings, it's a rough morning. You know what it's like when you got to go to work or you got to go to places you don't want to go. So it's just my morning, this is real life, you know. I'm just going to some hellhole to deal with all kinds of idiots for the morning, and then I'll come back for my lunch, and then I'll be back there in the afternoon, and then as I say, more in the night. So it's early morning till late of a night, and it's like that on the weekends for me, Saturday and Sunday. It's more easy on the other days, and then you get 2 days where you can get a break as well, off obviously too. But anyway, it's not easy, is it, in society? Now, do I look tired, guys? I bet I look very tired in my eyes, do I? Oh man, very windy in the trees. We're in the tropics, as you know. Thought I'd just say hello. I hope you're all doing okay, guys. I hope you're really doing great, okay? Yeah, oh man, my eyes. Oh God, didn't get enough sleep. So, now, as you know me, I do a full workout, usually when I wake up in the morning, usually, every day. No matter whether it's an early morning or a later one. Whatever it is, every day, and even no matter what time as well, every day though. Usually when I wake up though, before I go outside into this crazy world, that's for sure. Outside, but usually every day in my home. I don't usually go outside to do it, but usually I do my full stretch workout, Stretch workout every day, from top to bottom, the whole routine. It's a routine, but it's not just a routine. It's a routine that my body's used to. You know what I mean? And it's like some days you'll work out harder, some days you'll do less and lighter ones. Like today, for example, big time. Today, because I woke up later than usual, I went to bed fairly late. Because of that. Because I went to bed so late, and because I didn't get so much sleep. There wasn't time to fit it all in, So basically, I just got the basics in. I got the basics in today. Didn't do the full workout. I'm just giving you some of the scenery here too as I'm walking along, alright? But yeah, I just got the basics in. I like this water here. I always like this when I walk past. Sorry, this is not an HD video, but it's nice and clear, right? It's just alright. But yeah, on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I usually walk past here a couple of times, But yeah, so the stretching, usually I wake up in the morning, and I do the whole thing, top to bottom, head to toe, and I include some basic strength exercises in there. Some squats, some stance work and stuff like that, and plus holding the positions and everything. It's as I said, you can get some strength working out, some strength from stretches too, can't you? When you stretch, that's also it's also like training some strength in your body, and balance and focus, all that coordination. So anyway, this morning I couldn't get the whole thing in basically, but I did some basics. I'll be doing more later on throughout the day. That's just what it's like with me. I just get what I can in. If it's an early morning like today, really early morning, then I'll just get in what I can, and then I'll do more throughout the day. And I advise all people to just keep healthy and fit. Definitely stretching's a really good thing. I do a lot of walking too. I mean, I do a lot more walking than your average person. I'll say that. Sometimes that's my choice too. I mean, like getting off certain bus stops and then just deciding to like just walk through the park or walk down a certain road and then talk on the camera too. Whether I make a video or not, but it'd be like I'll be just walking and it's like more exercise for the body. But if I'm in a hurry, most of the time, if I don't want to be out or I don't want to be wasting my time, you know, then I'll go to my destination. I'll stay on the bus or just and the same going home. I don't mess around. But there's a lot of walking you can't avoid sometimes, and you know you've got to look at it like it's all exercise. You know what I mean? It really is. I mean, even going up and down staircases too, stuff like that, you know, as well. Up and down staircases as well. You know, up and down staircases, you could say, is also you know exercise. I mean, this little stream. You know, so you know, up and down. It's quieter down these roads in the morning, as I say. But when you know, that's all exercise. You're breathing too. I've got this bag on my shoulder, but it's not really heavy. Sometimes it's heavier. But like, you know, the thing is, we're all gonna get old eventually. Yeah, we're all gonna get old eventually. You know. I mean, look, that guy's walking with a walking stick. That guy's walking slowly with a walking stick. You can see he's old. I mean, when you see old people, you need to remember that one day you're going to be old. You know, we're all going to be old. It's scary. When I see people who've got problems with their body, you know, as well, like literally physically got problems with their walking or their back or whatever it is, or their physical condition. And then when you look at old people and you see the troubles that certain old people have, you know, it makes you think. How can you not think, you know? Not you, I'm just saying people in general. We should value this life and our bodies, you know, take care of our health the best we can for safety. Cross this crossroad every day, even not the other one down there, but I like going this way, but there's like a couple of schools down this road and like you get kids and stuff on other days and times. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay, you know. Nothing really to say, I'm just heading to the bus stop now. I've got to hurry up, we're going to be late otherwise. Yeah. Like we should be early for our lives. We spend most of our life working, slaving for society, you know. As I said, I wouldn't give a damn, like, that's what I'm like, I don't give a damn, like, I mean, let's face it, a lot of people work their arse off for society and they make more money for companies and stuff than they make for themselves, right? But it's like, obviously, I don't care about how much I make for whoever. It's like, as long as I get enough for myself to live on, you know what I mean? Just care about myself, you know. I mean, not in a selfish way, I'm saying we need to have enough to live on, you know. So, I mean, literally live on, you know. It's just really scary, and the times, the way things are changing too, with all this electronic pay, you know, and technology. Wow, it's crazy. I never use my phone to pay for anything. I never have. I've used it for once or twice. I think once in a shop, and maybe a few times on a bus. Apart from that, I've never really used my phone to buy anything up until this point. You can check the date of this video if you like. You know, 2019 now, we're coming up to mid-December. Wow, we're approaching 2020. I'm sure most people will say 2020. Yeah, you know, yeah, didn't get a full shower this morning, but I had a basic wash, you know. Usually I'll wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I get myself a cup of tea. I'll have one or two, I might have one after the shower too, but usually I wake up, get myself a cup of tea, I check my emails, which I didn't do this morning either. But what I'll do is I'll do a workout, a stretch, and then I'll have a shower, dry myself off and get myself ready to go out for the day. And maybe have another cup of tea before I go. Never usually have any breakfast, I'm not that hungry in the mornings. In the mornings I'm not that hungry, but I have my lunch, whatever I do, a bit of simple lunch and then dinner in the night. Obviously, in the morning I get much more hungry in the nights than the evenings anyway, so I'll have like a dinner, and then maybe even a late night like a snack as well, like, you know. But yeah, obviously you should watch your sleep patterns. I mean, sleep's really important, but in a couple of days a week I'll go to bed really stupid times when I don't need to. But see, my hobbies, my passions come first, so I mean that's what I really care about. My drawing, my art and that, my animation, my art, my animation, my writing, my stories and making music and all that. That's the stuff I love. Videos like this, I'm always making videos anyway, you know. It's great. Martial arts, you know. In terms of training more martial arts, I mean I don't do loads all the time. I do it when I do. See, whenever I do get the chance to teach people my humble little bit, you know, the proper, like that's more training for me as well. But, I mean, sometimes I go on my bag as well. The bag, you know, punch bag, but like when I'm teaching people like some basic like blocking drills and training stuff with them, you know, that's good training. But like mostly nowadays I just do my basic stretching in the morning and get my basic workout in, get in physical shape, you know, for the health. But martial arts for life, you know, it's great. Self-defense and that. No martial arts style is invincible, remember, it's like more technique. It depends on your reaction, the situation, the angling, speed, accuracy, a lot of things, you know, balance. It all depends on the situation. But it's definitely knowledge and it's deep. And it's getting colder, as I say, so I'm wearing a hoodie today. It's getting colder, but the thing is, I've got like an extra pair of trousers. I've got these trousers and I've got these leg warmer things inside. But the thing is, I've got a t-shirt under this. But the thing is, I was a bit hot yesterday. The sun does come out later on in the day, so I might be a bit hot later on, but whatever. You know, I guess it's better to wrap up warmer than be cold. I've had a bad cold recently, very bad, last few days, so my cold's just healing up. You may have noticed I've got like a dry nose, basically. Oh man. So I've got to go to this bus stop here. Now usually I don't stand at the bus stop there, because if I stand at that bus stop, me being a foreigner and that, you know, so I've been living in China for many years, living here, but the thing is, wherever you go, you can't avoid people like talking to you, or like just you get people trying to make fun of you sometimes, or just give you some nonsense, and it's like, I don't know, I can't be bothered with it in the morning when I've just woken up, so I don't want to stand there and have to, you know, take part in an interview with some complete stranger at that bus stop about the history or the politics of whatever, or blah blah blah, this or that, or when they're trying to judge me, they don't know me, you know, so I just keep my distance, stand here a bit away from the bus stop. But what happens is, and I have to run for the bus when it comes, and they all stare at me as I get on, and I let everybody else get on the bus first, because I'm a foreigner here, I don't care, and I let them see, you know, at least I'm humble. The thing is, you know, you get these taxis and cabs coming by here, and they think I'm standing here for that reason, like I'm waiting for a taxi, and think I'm loaded, got loads of money and stuff. If I'm so loaded and privileged, then, you know, I wouldn't even try to think I'm clever. It's like I'm not dumb, you know. If I was so, I'm just saying, if I was literally loaded and privileged and all that, and got loads of money, man, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Why would I be here? You know what I mean? But you say that's because I'm dumb or something, you know, what people say. Dumb white boy and that, you know. But, you know, I've got nothing to do with any of those so-called people. My bus is not coming, it's not my bus. It's not my bus. I need a 54 or an 83, what I need. I've got to cross a big bridge. Well, let's just talk about some other stuff, yeah. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter who you are in this life, but to use your head, you know, you got to use your head. And you'll always be discriminated against by human beings in general, you know. This is the problem. We can have all the tech and that, we can have all the tech, you know. We can have all the tech, all the modern technology and stuff, but I find human beings just don't have like compassion towards one another. That's the big thing. That's the real thing. They're losing that, and it's like most of it. And it's like, you know, it's partly like you wonder why, but partly it's like I don't know. I don't want to say it's inevitable. It's what it is. What I see is a gradual, like, you know, they say like they give your soul to the devil, or sold your soul to the devil, sort of thing. It's like that, but it's like what I see it like is like a gradual Passover is what they're doing, like a gradual. Like it's like someone who's slowly dying. I don't want to say humanity is slowly dying, but it's like almost like it's slowly passing over. It feels like the people are just letting I'd say to be morbid. I don't want to be morbid in that in this video as such, miserable and morbid. But I'm just saying, like, it feels like they're just like people are just, you know, slowly passing over their brain, literally passing over their intelligence, their brain over to the machine. Basically, they're so over to the machine. I mean, living in the computer, in the AI, in the virtual reality, VR, all this. You know, and their brains are just in the machine. I mean, in whatever society, like anything, like it always was, enslaved by society. They're not free in their thoughts. Thus, they're not free in their actual living, their true life. They just live for money anyway. But it's the power, and they've been gripped and imprisoned and enslaved by society. But what it is society becoming much more of a tightly controlled technological system, which has got a grip. It's not only surveillance on you, it's absolute grip on more or less everything you do and control of it. You're literally electricity. Like electricity can just run through the currents, right? It's not through the wires. It's not gonna through the circuitry. It's not going to fly out into the air, you know. I'm going to stop this one. The bus is coming. We'll talk more about AI again soon. Take care now.